Today we'll continue with Shakespeare's Act 4, Scene 1. Portia has come to the court of justice to try and save Antonio. She is disguised as a lawyer with Nerissa, who is the clerk, and nobody else knows her or recognizes her. Bassanio is there, but Gratiano is there, but both of them do not recognize Portia and Nerissa. And to encourage Shylock to show mercy, she gives a speech on mercy. It's a very famous speech. The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven. Nobody can force anybody to show mercy. Mercy is a quality which comes from within the heart. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Mercy is a blessing for the person who accepts mercy and for the one who gives mercy, who shows mercy. It is mightiest in the mightiest. The most powerful ruler of the place is the king. But along with his power and authority, if the king is merciful, his power becomes greater. It's mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes a crowned monarch better than his crown. The crown and the scepter are the symbols of earthly power. It shows the authority of the king, and people stand in awe of the king. They respect the king, they honor the king. But mercy is above the sceptered sway. Mercy is something greater than the earthly rule. Sceptered sway means the earthly power, which is symbolized by the scepter. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. Mercy comes from within the heart of the kings. It is an attribute to God himself. Mercy is a quality which belongs to God. An earthly power that then show like as God's when mercy seasons justice. Earthly power, the power which we get in the earth becomes greater when along with mercy, along with justice, along with that earthly power, we also show mercy. Because it is an attribute of God. It is a quality which belongs to God. An earthly power that then show like as God's when mercy seasons justice. Seasons means tempered. When the power of the king is controlled by mercy, is moderated by mercy, then the power appears greater. Therefore, Jew, though justice be thy plea, you want justice. Your plea, your request, your demand, P-L-E-A, your demand or request is for justice. Consider this, that in the course of justice, none of us should see salvation. We want justice. And if God shows the same justice towards us, no one will be eligible for the mercy of God. That in the course of justice, none of us should see salvation. So, if God shows the justice that we demand from others, that we expect others, and we are not merciful to others, then if God also reacts in the same way, none of us should see salvation. Nobody will be saved. None of us will be eligible for heaven. We do pray for mercy. We always request God to show us mercy and to forgive our sins. And that same prayer, the prayer which we make to God, that teach us all to render the deeds of mercy. So we ask God to be merciful, and God will be merciful to us and forgive us for our sins only if we show mercy to others and forgive the sins and weaknesses of others. Portia is here encouraging Shylock to show mercy to Antonio and not to demand the penalty of the bond, the forfeiture of the bond. And that same prayer that teaches all to render the deeds of mercy. I have spoke thus much. I have spoken so much. At such length I have spoken to you to mitigate the justice of thy plea. To be gentle, to be kind, to soften your heart and show mercy to Antonio. to reduce your demand for justice, which if thou follow, in your demand for justice, the strict court of Venice must needs give sentence against the merchant there. So, your demand for justice, according to the strict laws of Venice, will pass this sentence on the merchant. That is, if you demand this pound of flesh, then it is definite that Antonio will be killed, will be destroyed. Shylock, my deeds upon my head. I will suffer the consequences of all my actions. I am ready to face punishment for all the deeds that I do. My deeds upon my head. I crave the law. I desire only for the law, the penalty and forfeit of the bond. I want Antonio to pay the penalty, which is a pound of flesh. Portia, is he not able to discharge the money? Does Antonio not have money to repay this loan? Bassanio is ready with the money. Yes, here, I tender it for him in the court. I pay it for him. I give it to him in the open court. Yea, twice the sum. I am ready to give twice the amount. That is 6,000 ducats. If that will not suffice, if Shylock is not satisfied with that amount, I will be bound to pay it 10 times over. I am ready to pay this 3,000 ducats 10 times over. On forfeit of my hands, my head, my heart. I am ready to sacrifice myself, my heart, my life, my hands, my everything I am ready to sacrifice in order to save Antonio. I am ready to give it to Shylock. Even my life I am ready to give it to Shylock. If this will not suffice, if still Shylock is not satisfied with this, it must appear that malice bears down truth. It will be obvious to the court that Shylock is persuaded, is encouraged by hatred and jealousy and anger towards Antonio. That malice bears down truth. It will appear that malice is destroying another person, his malice, his hatred, his anger. And I beseech you, I request you, rest once the Lord to your authority. I request you to show a small irregularity in the law, to change the law a little bit, so that the demands of Shylock will not be satisfied. The request, the insistence of Shylock for this pound of flesh will not be given to him. Change the law a little bit. To do a great right, do a little wrong. By changing the law and by trying to save Antonio, you are doing a little wrong, but you are doing a great right, means it will save the life of Antonio and curb this cruel devil of his will. Prevent Shylock from fulfilling his cruel desires, his eagerness to kill another person. It must not be. Portia says it cannot be. There is no power in Venice can alter a decree once established. Once the bond is signed, and it cannot be changed. The laws of Venice cannot be changed according to one's conveniences. It cannot be. There is no power in Venice can alter, can change. Decree is law once it is established. It will be recorded for a precedent. That is, other mistakes will creep into the court if in this one case the law is turned or twisted a little bit to save Antonio. Then there will be other mistakes created in this court of justice. It will be a precedent. It will be an example for other cases, and which will demand that the law be changed a little bit. It will be recorded for a precedent, and many an order by the same example will rush into the state. Many errors, many mistakes will come into the court of justice. Court of justice is supposed to be something accurate, something just, something lawful. So Portia says the law cannot be altered, even if it is for the sake of saving Antonio. Shylock is very happy to hear that. A Daniel come to judgment, yea, a Daniel. O wise young judge, how I do honor thee. Daniel was a great Jewish character in the Old Testament. He was famous for his justice, for his wisdom, for his judgment. And Shylock refers to Portia as Daniel. A Daniel come to judgment, yea, a Daniel. O wise young judge, how I do honor thee. I pray you let me look upon the bond. I want to see the terms of the bond, the conditions of the bond. And Shylock is very ready with it. Here it is, most reverend doctor, here it is. Shylock, there is thrice thy money offered thee. You take 3 times the amount of the bond. Immediately Shylock reacts, an oath, I've made a promise. I've made a promise before God. An oath, an oath. I have an oath in heaven. Shall I lay perjury upon my soul? If I don't demand the penalty of the bond, then I am breaking my promise which I have made to God. And it will tell on my soul. My soul will be lost. God will punish me. Shall I lay perjury upon my soul? No, not for Venice. Even if the whole of Venice, even if all the wealth is given to me, I will not change. I will demand only the forfeit of the bond because I have made a promise. I have taken an oath before God. Why this bond is forfeit? The penalty is mentioned here, and Antonio has not been able to repay the 3,000 ducats within 3 months, which is according to the terms and conditions of which he had signed. Why this bond is forfeit? Forfeit means overdue. So Antonio has to pay the penalty. And lawfully by this, lawfully, legally, rightfully, and lawfully by this, the Jew may claim, the Jew has a right to a pound of flesh. The Jew is deserving, the Jew can lawfully cut a pound of Antonio's flesh according to the terms of the bond. And lawfully by this the Jew may claim a pound of flesh to be by him cut off nearest the merchant's heart. That is from where Shylock wants to take the pound of flesh, from very near the heart of Antonio. Earlier, in the earlier scenes, we have all mentioned how much Shylock hated Antonio. Antonio has insulted him, and also because Antonio is a Christian, and another reason, Antonio gives money free of interest, which brings down the rate of interest in Venice. And Shylock's money lending business will suffer. So he has been very eager to get Antonio into his clutches to take revenge on him. And now this has happened. Be merciful. Again, Portia is requesting Shylock to show mercy. Be merciful, be compassionate, be kind. Take thrice thy money, bid me tear the bond. Take 3 times, 3,000 ducats, and let us tear up the bond when it is paid according to the tenor. I will destroy the bond only after it is paid, only after the forfeiture is paid, the penalty is paid, according to the terms and conditions found in the bond, which Antonio has signed. When it is paid according to the tenor, when it is paid according to the terms and conditions written in the bond, it can be torn off. It does appear you are a worthy judge. Again, Shylock praises Portia. You are a noble judge. You are an honorable judge. You know the law. You have understood the law very well. Your exposition hath been most sound. Your interpretation of the law, your explanation of the law is very sound, very correct, very accurate. I charge you by the law. I request you, I demand in the name of the laws of Venice, I charge you by the law whereof you are a well-deserving pillar. You are a worthy member of the law, of the court. I charge you by the law whereof you are a well-deserving pillar. You there refers to Portia. You are a very noble, very worthy judge in the court. Whereof you are a well-deserving pillar. Proceed to judgment. I want judgment, and allow me to have judgment. By my soul I swear, there is no power in the tongue of man to alter me. No, but nothing can change my stand. I will not change my demand for the pound of flesh. I want only the penalty or forfeit of the bond. And nobody can change me. No, there is no power in the tongue of man means no persuasion, no pleading, no request. Nothing will make me alter, will make me change the demands which I am asking now. I stay here on my bond. I want only the penalty of the bond. Antonio, most heartily I do beseech the court. I am ready. Let the court give judgment to Shylock. Most heartily I do beseech the court to give the judgment. Why then thus it is? You must prepare your bosom for his knife. Portia is telling Antonio, you get ready. Shylock is going to cut a pound of flesh from near your heart. O noble judge, O excellent young man, for the intent and purpose of the law had full relation to the penalty. The meaning, the interpretation of the bond means that Shylock is entitled to get a pound of flesh. That is according to the terms. The 3,000 ducats had to be paid within 3 months, which Antonio was not able to do. Now Shylock is demanding the penalty of the bond. He will not accept anything else. Even 36,000 or 30,000 he will not accept. For the intent and purpose of the law had full relation to the penalty. The meaning on the bond, the interpretation of the bond means that Shylock is deserving of getting the penalty, which here appeareth due upon the bond, which is very clear in the bond. It is very true, O wise and upright judge, very straightforward, very honest, righteous judge. How much more elder then art thou than thy looks? How much more elder art thou than thy looks? You look very young, but you show much experience, much wisdom in interpreting the law. Even though you are very young, you have interpreted the law very wisely. You have shown your experience in interpreting the law. Therefore, lay bare your bosom. This is to Antonio. Therefore, Antonio, get ready for Shylock to cut your pound of flesh. I, his breast. Again, Shylock says, near his breast, near the heart. So says the bond. Doth it not, noble judge? Nearest his heart. Those are the very words. The words in the bond are near the heart. It is so. Are there balances here to weigh the flesh? That is, you can cut only 1 pound, so I want the balances to be ready. Again, Shylock's eagerness is seen there. I have them ready. His eagerness to take revenge on Antonio. Have by some surgeon Shylock on your charge. Get a doctor. With your own expense, you bring a doctor to the court to stop his wounds, lest he do bleed to death. When you cut the pound of flesh, suppose Antonio starts to bleed, then you should have a doctor to prevent this flow of blood, to stop his wounds, lest he do bleed to death. So we don't want Antonio to bleed to death. get a doctor with your own expense and bring him to the court. Is it so nominated in the bond? And Shylock argues and says that it is not in the bond. This condition is not found in the bond. This thing, the words about the surgeon is not there in the bond. It is not so expressed. It is not explicitly stated in the bond. But what of that? But it is all right. It were good you do so much for charity. At least you do this to show some kindness to Antonio to get this surgeon. I cannot find it. It is not in the bond. So, since this condition is not there in the bond, I will not get the surgeon. Come, merchant, have you anything to say? But little. I am armed and well prepared. I am ready to die. I have prepared myself for death. Give me your hand, Bassanio, fare you well. Grieve not that I have fallen to this for you. Don't be sad because I am going to die for your sake. Grieve not that I am fallen to this for you. Grieve means don't be sad because I am facing this punishment for you. For herein fortune shows herself more kind than is her custom. Some rich people are very lucky. They live to a very ripe old age, and the result is that they will see their wealth gradually disappearing on other expenses which they incur in the course of years. They will see the disappearance of their wealth. But Antonio does not have to face that kind of a situation because he is dying when he is young and he is happy about it. And he says his fate has been kind to him. Fortune has been kind to him. Fate has been kind to him in allowing him to meet his death when he is still young and when he is still rich. For herein fortune shows herself more kind than is her custom. It is still her use. It is the fate of very rich people to let the wretched man outlive his wealth. His wealth will be there, but he will live a very long life, and all the problems of this long life will be there for him. Diseases, loss of health, all these things. Antonio does not have to face this kind of fate. To let the wretched man outlive his wealth. To view with hollow eyes and wrinkled brow. Hollow eyes and wrinkled brow refers to the features which change when you become very old. The brow gets wrinkled, the eyes become hollow, the skin is all wrinkled. An age of poverty. Some rich people have to spend a lot of money. They have to spend a lot of money if they live to a very ripe old age because they have to face the problems of old age, and they will be spending a lot of money for their health and for their health purposes. Herein fortune shows herself more kind than is her custom. It is still her use to let the wretched man outlive his wealth. To view with hollow eyes and wrinkled brow an age of poverty. Rich people, if they live to be a very long age, according to Antonio feels that they will have to see their wealth disappearing slowly. From which lingering penance, this kind of state of poverty which is long drawn out, which is very prolonged, this kind of prolonged suffering, of such misery doth she cut me off. She has saved him. She has fortune has delivered him because he is dying young and he doesn't have to see his wealth disappearing. Commend me to your honorable wife. Give my greetings to your wife. Tell her the process of Antonio's death. Tell your wife how she died. That is, he is speaking to Bassanio. Tell Portia how the circumstances which led to my death. There is dramatic irony there. Both Antonio and Bassanio Graciano also, they do not know that Portia is there in this court of justice, disguised as a lawyer. Commend me to your honorable wife. Tell her the process of Antonio's death. Tell her the manner in which Antonio died. Say how I loved you. Tell Portia how much I loved you and how much I was ready to sacrifice for you. Speak me fair in death. Speak well of me. Speak good things about me after my death. And when the tale is told, when you have told everything to Portia, bid her be judge. Let Portia be the judge whether Bassanio had not once a love. That is, whether Bassanio had, if Bassanio did not have such a good true friend. Let Portia be the judge and say whether Bassanio had a loving friend, such a good generous friend. Let Portia judge. Repent not you that you shall lose your friend. Do not feel sad that you are going to lose your friend. And he repents not that he pays your debt. I have no regrets. I am not sad. I am not disappointed that I am dying for your sake. For if the Jew do cut but deep enough, I'll pay it instantly with all my heart. Shylock has his knife ready, and Antonio is saying, if Shylock happens to make a very deep wound in the heart, it will be the death of Antonio. Bassanio. Antonio, I am married to a wife which is as dear to me as life itself. I have a wife at home and she is very dear to me. She is much more precious than my life, which is as dear to me as life itself. My wife is as precious to me as my own life. But life itself, my wife and all the world, my life, my wife and everything that I have are not with me esteemed above thy life. I consider Antonio's life of greater value than my life, my wife, and even all the wealth that I have, everything that I have in this world. But life itself, my wife, and all the world are not with me esteemed above thy life. I don't value these things more than the life of Antonio. What things? His wife, his own life, and the wealth that he has. I would lose all. I am ready to lose everything. My life, my wife, and my wealth. Sacrifice them all. Ready to give up everything. Here to this devil, that is to Shylock, to deliver you, to save Antonio. And Portia there, your wife would give you little thanks for that. If she were by to hear you make the offer. Your wife definitely will not thank you if she was here in the court